Okay, this is going to be a really quick update. I've pulled the parts out of the van column that I want to use, and I can't start putting this column together yet because I really need this part. I did what Milo had suggested, which was I gave it a light sandblasting just to clean it up, and it did come up quite well, but I noticed this is cracked right here. It's actually open, so I can't use that, so I got to wait for that part to come. I'm still waiting for the lower column bearing here as well, so I really can't put it together because it's such a jigsaw puzzle that this can't go on well either this shift lever is in place or if the head portion of the column is in place, so there's no point in putting it together any further. I pulled the turn signal assembly off, and it doesn't look like it would be usable, at least not directly. So I'm going to figure out what this switch actually does and see if I can make up something similar that goes in the normal position on the dash, and see where we go from there. I put this thing back together. This is the intermediate shaft, I guess you'd call it. It's all ready to rock and roll here, so I think what I'm going to do next is, until I can get those steering column parts, is steering box goes in next, and whatever related components that go with it, like the drag link here. I still have to set the proper length for this, or at least the length consistent with what the original one was. And then from there, I guess after that, it's getting this in. But before I can get this in, I have to sort out the mounting for the Hydro Boost system. Since this is a diesel, it doesn't have much in the way of vacuum. It does have a vacuum pump on it, but the van itself used Hydro Boost, which is instead of a vacuum diaphragm booster system like on a conventional power brake system, it actually has a hydraulically operated system that's powered off the power steering system. I had a look at it, and the bolt pattern is not exactly the same. I have to retain this because of the way the firewall is. I don't really want to re-drill things there. Bad planning on my part. But it's close. It's the same width, but it's a different height. This one is about 2 3/8 between centers, and the other one is 3 and I think this is 2 5/8, sorry, and that's 3 3/8. Whereas this is 3 3/8 this way as well. So I'll just have to sort out how I can remount it on the other end on the Hydro Boost. Now it's got a steel plate that it mounts to, so it should be just a simple matter of re-drilling it. But I'll have to see if it puts the actual brake pedal actuator, the actual brake pedal rod, in the right place in the firewall as well. So we'll have to probably do a little bit of fooling around there. We'll see how we go. Anyways, that's it for today. Parts pile hasn't dwindled any, but I'm working on it. Later, guys.